Hey everyone, it's Edward with Sword and Fortress. Sorry for the wait on that. Yeah, setting some things up on that board. We'll probably adjust it some more. And yeah, we're starting off with turn 8 of our 5 parsecs from home. So we've got our crew here. And let's take a look at it. Got the new overlay, so I think my computer's freaking out a little bit. Doesn't quite know what to do with everything that's going on. So, big things we've got for turn 8 is that our good man Victor, he is unfortunately still in sick bay. Maybe we'll pay for him to get out of it, or we'll pay for the upgrades to knock 2 turns. And you know what would be really good is if, yeah, I didn't keep muting myself. So I've been talking for like 2 minutes and nobody could hear me, because why not? Okay, so we've got ourselves turn 8 for the crew known as Hope's Lost on board the ship Mass Simulator. The big thing looking into turn 8 is we completed the quest last turn, saving Bree's family here as part of our quest. So now we're going to go ahead and kind of start off almost kind of new on this planet. Veneri. We're in the city of Ustrov. We don't have any licensing requirements. We could definitely search for some opportunities and see what happens. But yeah, so still got our 2 rivals, and we'll see if we can maybe get rid of them. And yeah, see where this story takes us. So the crew's kind of got, for the first time since we've started playing this will be the first time the crew has had a chance to not have to worry about stuff. I mean, when we first started, we had 5 rivals. So this is going to be actually an interesting turn for me. I'm not quite sure where we're going to go with it. I know we're going to spend a lot of time fixing things because we've got a bunch of equipment that's broken. I mean, we got a frag vest, a shock attachment, a hand laser, a marksman's rifle, all that, we're going to be wanting to fix up and get equipped. Excuse that. So it'll be interesting. Oh, you have been able to hear me the whole time. Weird. I wonder where else you guys could be hearing me from. Very, very interesting. Let me take a look at something. Yes. We actually don't want this global device. I only want what the microphone says, not this global device. So we'll have to see where this global device came from. Default microphone, yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on turn 1. So go to page 76 of the rules. So unfortunately, because, well, maybe not unfortunately, because Sydney's been a badass helping us out, stepping in for Victor Van Vanderthrust. We've got to pay 2 credits for everybody's food and booze. Drops us down to 15. Our ship debt goes up 1 to 18. Now, the nice thing is because of our purifier here, we get to get a credit because, hey, we give out nice fresh water to this planet. So now it's how much do we want to spend on the ship and possibly bringing Victor out? Honestly, I think we're going to let Victor stay because I like the idea of getting a sick bay. We need a sick bay. Yeah, we need a more advanced sick bay. So we're going to go for that kind of upgrade on the ship. So we're even going to let the debt slide for a turn, much as I don't like it, but we're not near the 31 credits, so we can miss a payment. Luckily, our ship hull points have never been in threat, so that's always nice. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look. So assign tasks. So Victor here can't do anything because he's in the sick bay, but everybody else has a chance to do something. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to have everybody do. I think we're definitely going to have Altel do some repair. Garund is going to do some repair because we want to try and get at least that frag vest and that you see, this is tough because we definitely want the frag vest. We need the marksman's rifle. It's better than we need the Hans rifle. So that's going to be the big thing for our 2 repairing. So Laura here is going to go do some explore. Try and see if we can't get something. Bree is also going to explore. And Chun and Sydney are going to be sent out to do some trade. All right. I'm not going to have anybody do any find a patron or recruiting or tracking down the rival quite yet. We want to kind of build up some funds, pay off the ship. Excuse me. And yeah. So let's go ahead and see what we got to do for trade. So our 2 people going down to trade. Go ahead and remove our crew. All right, first let's see Chun. Going to page 79. What does she find while she's out checking out the city, looking to trade some stuff we found on the battlefield? That would be a 19, which is a medical pack. I think we will go ahead and do a med patch. Because you get to choose between either a stim pack or a med patch. And I like the idea of some med patch. So, you know what? We're going to have 3 med patches. Gotta remember, what does med patch do? Let's take a look. It's weapons, traits, consumables, stim patch. Right. Med patch. Character recovering from an injury may subtract 1 campaign turn from a recovery required. This reduces the time to 0 turns. They may act normally this turn. Ooh. So you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and backtrack a little bit. So we had 2 med patches. We've now got 1 from this new trade. That pulls Victor out. And we're actually going to set him to do some repairs as well. So it doesn't affect too much. So cool. We've got Victor out because of med patches. And then what does Sydney find? Uh, 85. Gently used. Roll once on the gear subsection of the loot table. The item is damaged and repaired and needs to be repaired. Of course it does, because all we do is find stuff that needs to get repaired. So on that subject, because she's just finding it, we can't repair it. So Victor is going to be trying to fix the shock attachment. And then let me look back at that. Gently use the gear subsection. Let's take a look at the gear. All right, what kind of gear do we get? $62. All right. 62 is protective items. So protective items. Where are we on the protective items? There we go. Let's see what protective item we pick up. 80. That would be another frag vest that is broken. All right. And I can tell my poor computer is trying to chug her way through this. We'll go ahead and stop these cool animations we've got on the background. See if that helps. Calm my poor CPUs down. Looks like it did. Yeah, that calmed it way down. Awesome. So we've got another frag vest. So there is our two trades. Let's take a look at what we've got towards the explore table. So the captain, which last time she went out, she got us another rival by getting into a bar fight, kind of like our good friend Victor. Let's see if she can not do that, because we really don't want that to happen again. So, the exploration table. What do we get for the captain? 32. So, 32. Get yourself noticed. You've got to be kidding. All right. So, this has to be a rival fight this time. So, it has to be a rival because the captain being the captain, she's just out strutting her stuff. And yeah, doesn't care that we've got rivals, steps on one of their toes, something like that. So we have to fight a rival this turn. Thank you, Captain. So very glad about that. All right, hopefully Bree does a little bit better on her exploration. 38. Completely lost. Roll 1d6 plus savvy on a 4-up. The character finds their way back in time. Otherwise, they'll be able to participate in the battle. Oh, okay. So let's see. So Bree does not have any savvy. So it needs to be a 4-up. Hey, she's got a 6. So she thought she was lost, but apparently she's going to make it back in time. And now we get to see. We get to roll again on this table, see what they found while they were wandering. 17. Seeing the sights, enjoying the view. So apparently she was super lost, but she ran back in time to deal with the combat. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to do to repair. All right. Repair your kit. You can attempt to repair, roll 1d6 plus savvy. Add 1 if they're an engineer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and have Altel start. Altel was fixing the frag vest. He does fix it. Holy cow. So Altel, my man, fixes the frag vest. So that can actually be equipped to somebody later on. Our good friend Garund, he was trying to fix the marksman's rifle. So right now we've actually got some pretty good equipment. I mean, colony rifles, infantry lasers. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Should we spend any credits? You know what? I'm willing to spend 2. We'll go down to 14. And this will make it to where on a 4-up, the marksman's rifle is fixed. Hey, there we go. Marksman's rifle's fixed. Now, our good friend Victor got slapped together with med packs. He's going to try and see if he can't fix that shock attachment. Not spending anything extra, he isn't able to get it fixed. So we've had our people do their explore. And our trades. And now it's time to see if we get, and our repairs. Now it's time to see just how bad things get with our forced rival mission. Because, yeah, that's loads of fun. We all love rival missions. So we don't get to do any of the cool patron stuff or conditions. We are going to start signing some stuff. All right, so we're actually going to take that infantry laser from Victor and give him the marksman's. So we'll have to look up the stats for that here in a second. So the marksman's rifle is gone. We're also going to throw the bipod on it. But in its place, we've got an infantry. Let's see. Frag vests. I think Sydney needs a frag vest. Bree needs a frag vest. And I think that takes care of the 2 fixed frag vests that we've got. Ooh, Fury Rifle. What does the Fury Rifle do? Ooh, all right. So Bree here is going to go ahead and take... Now, you know what? We're going to give it to Sydney. So our good friend Sydney is going to take the Fury Rifle. 24, 1 shot, 2 damage, and it's heavy with piercing. So that's going to be fun. And then Marksman's Rifle. Over here, we've got 36 with 1 shot, 0 damage. That's a heavy. And then what does the bipod give it? +1 to hit when aiming over 8 inches when aiming or firing for cover. So from over 8 inches or cover. Beautiful. All right. Is there anything else we want to try and attach to anybody? don't think so. So that became another colony rifle. Okay, so now we go into setting up our combat. So for our deployment condition, since we know that this is going to be a rival battle, what's our deployment conditions? 34. So oh, we got to organize that. Here. Hold on. Sorry. Quick organization. So 34 on arrival is surprise encounter. I like that. And then we've got, so the surprise command encounter, the enemy can't act in the first round. You know, I like that because the captain, I think for the fluff, we'll do it to where the captain goes out and she's purposely taunting these rivals. We want to get rid of them. So we'll take that. Noticeable sites. 31. Priority target. Pick one enemy at random. +1 to their toughness. And if taken out, 1 D3 credits. All right, so not only did we cause the rivals to come out to get us, but they're also sending one of their bigwigs, you know. Might not even be the lieutenant, but one of these guys is a little roided up this time. So let's go ahead and go check out what our rival attack is going to be. Let's see. It is going to be 80. Oh, we just need a D10. Sorry. So 10. Ambush. Or 1. Ambush. So what is ambush? They get +1. So we can only deploy 5 people. And we can't roll to seize the initiative. That's a little bit on the rough side. Just a little bit. So yeah, we are going to have to take a look at what that all involves. So yeah, loads of fun. All right, so that's going to be one of those. So mission is ambush. All right, determining our enemy. So we got to pick at random. So evens, it's the criminal element. Odds, it's the interested party that had taken Bree's family. Maybe they want some revenge. Let's take a look. Evens, criminal element. So let's find out just how many we've got. So roll 2d6, picking the highest. So we've got 5. So since there'll be 5, there will be 1 specialist. So for total, we got 5. So we've got a specialist and a lieutenant. So we have an LT. We've got a specialist. There's 1 there, 1 there, and then 3 of the raiders. And then the LT has a blade. And we do have a +1 to their combat skill. And we'll fill that out as we actually get there. Unique individuals. Let's see if we have a unique individual. So on a 9-up, we have a unique individual. Of course we do. We have a unique individual. Oh, yeah. That sucks. All right. So we will have to deal with that. All right. So for criminal elements, let's see if we get any bonus credits. We do. We're going to get 1 bonus credit if we hold the field. And then we've got Raiders. So their numbers are +1. So now we've got, so it was 5, 6. So now we've just got 4 Raiders on there. And we will roll twice on battlefield finds. Wow, if I can learn how to spell. All right. So LTs do not have a panic. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Speed is 4. So the lieutenant has a +2. Everybody else has a +1. That sucks. Toughness is 3 though, so that's nice. And then their stuff is 2A. And their AI is aggressive. Now let's see what we've got for our unique individual. Come on, slowly going down the table. All right, actually we'll roll for their weapon. So they are a 2A. So everybody's weapon is a colony rifle. I mean, that's nice. The specialists have a A. So the specialists are running around with cling fire pistols. I think that's the first time we've actually run into that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that means. Now for our unique individual. Yeah, this is going to suck. What do we got? 25. Corporate Spook. So apparently these raiders have, also a corporate backing. We must have done something to piss off some corporation somehow. So there's just one of them. They do not have a panic. He's got a 5-inch combat speed. He's got a +1. Got a 4 for his toughness. His AI is cautious. He has 1 luck. And he has a hand laser. So everything but the colony rifle will actually be first time we've been seen on the channel. And then if all other enemies are slain or bail, so does Spook. And if we kill him, we gain a new rival. Great. Just great. That is so much fun. All right, let's go take a look at these weapons. What do we need? So, going back to the rule book, we got their colony rifle, has 18-inch range, one shot, and nothing special. Clingfire pistol is 12, 2 shots, and 1 focused and terrifying. Okay, we need to look up what terrifying does. Hand laser 12, 1, and it's a snapshot with a pistol. All right. So let's take a look at what terrifying means. Any hit target must retreat 1d6 from the fire. That is scary. I'll be honest. Super scary. Okay. So, yeah. All right, let's take a look at setting up the battlefield. So for that, we will go ahead and switch and look at our battlefield view. So our glorious battlefield, we've been ambushed while we're walking kind of through the industrial part of town. And let's see if we can get some extras added on. So let's put together a nice little attachment here. Give our people some cover. Excuse me. All right. So, who do we want to have for our raiders? I think we will actually switch to our good old Jakari. So, from 40k. So, our unique individual, the corporate spook, is going to be the ever famous Technicolor Archon. So, him being cautious, he is set up over here and just kind of wants to watch. Maybe he's watching this mercenary group to see these criminal elements, to see if they want to become part of the big group. So our lieutenant, he's actually going to be done by Drazakar, painted by Darcy Bono. If she ever gets to watch this, and check it out. She does great things. I'll link her stuff in the YouTube video when we move it over. So I need to actually look at how the aggressives deploy out, but we'll at least grab some guys. So the specialist, I think we will actually do a 3D printed model with the Sword and Fortress base that has skulls. So just a nice, cool 3D painted base and model. That will be our specialist. And then we've just got 4 raiders. Yep, 4 raiders. So we will just grab 4 of these really cool Jakari guys that we've picked up. All right. So let's take a look at what aggressive guys have to be. aggressive. Needs half a move towards Okay. And then aggressive, they are set up as a cluster 1 inch apart. So this will actually work out just fine. There we go. So there is our enemy. And then we will actually adjust some so we can get some above the ground, people able to climb up. So let me actually trade some terrain out and get something that the observer can be on. We'll do this. Switch this out so the observer can be up there. Got that there. Then let's also give something our guys can climb up on over here. And this used to be a factory that's been blown out. Got some kind of residential stuff over here next to it. Now we can only bring 5 guys this time. So we're definitely going to be bringing our good people, Sydney. She's going to be chilling out over here. Victor, with his new rifle, is going to be chilling up there. The captain, she's got to be in here. They were just kind of touring the place, getting ambushed. Bree, going to be in this building here. And then Chun. I think Chun's actually going to be the one that held back. So we got good old Garoon and his turtle out here strolling, making a good target for this quote-unquote ambush. And that the captain drew out, and it's actually an attempt to get rid of them. And we'll go ahead and start this up. So, with the great, what happened to my good rolled dice of time? All right, we'll use this one for the moment. There's our dice of time. Let's go ahead and get started. So we can't roll initiative or seize initiative this time because the enemy ambushed us. Even though we kind of set up this ambush. So we go straight to rolling for, reactions. So we want some good old 1s and 2s. In fact, actually, after the last mission, we bumped everybody's reactions up. So we just need 2s, but prefer 1s. And absolutely nothing. A bunch of 6s, 3s, and 4s. So the nice thing is, due to the conditions of this battle, enemy over here can't react on the first turn because it was a ambush, counter ambush kind of situation. And actually, since we have this camera set up, I'll make sure to roll over here so that you guys can see. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. These guys do nothing because they think, hey, we're the ones ambushing. So Laura, our fearless captain, who gets us into more trouble than not, going to go first. She's got a speed 5. So she's actually going to run over here, knowing that the ambush is upon them, and come over there. She has an infantry laser. So actually, we're going to adjust this up. This was supposed to be an ambush. At least they thought so. Wouldn't be fair just to have them out in the open. So we'll change this up. So they were hiding and getting ready in this building. She moves up, can see with her 30-inch laser, can see one of these guys, and she's going to take a pot shot. So she's got a +1 combat. It is out in the openish. It will actually say inside these areas there's debris and cover. So we'll go ahead and give them cover. So we are looking for 5-ups. No. Unfortunately not. So that's the captain. Bree here has a 5-inch move. She is actually just going to run. Because she's just got the colony rifle and everything. So she's going to run her 7. Bringing her there. Jeroen, seeing that the captain was able to fire at things, has a 4-inch movement. So basically, he just sides up behind her. His needle rifle has an 18-inch range. So just outside. Our good friend Sydney has a 4-inch movement. So she's going to move up to there. We really don't want to shoot at this corporate guy unless we have to. So I'm going to see what happens if we don't shoot at him immediately. Maybe, just maybe, we won't get yet another rival. But you never know. All right. So that leaves just the great Victor van Vanderthrust with his new toy, the Marksman's Rifle. And it's got a 36-inch range. So he's going to take a shot at one of those guys. He's got a +2 to combat. And he gets +1 from the bipod because he's shooting within cover. So we are looking at +3. So we're just looking for 3-ups. And boy, do we get it. All right. So with the 6, he definitely hits. Toughness 3. Yep. And he sends one of these guys flying out. And they realize that this ambush was not an ambush. It was an ambush set up against them. And then that is it for turn 1. We then go to turn 2. And we roll. Hopefully seeing some 1s and 2s. We really need those 1s and 2s. Okay, unfortunately we only get 1 and no 2s. So the 1 has to go to Bree because of her feral. So she gets to go first. Oh, no, we got to roll a panic real quick. So because they lost 1, on a 1 or a 2, another one of them runs. Hey, look, another one of them runs. So they're like, hey, I know we're trying out for stuff and we hate these guys and we followed him through this planet, but this was supposed to be our ambush. And here we got Victor taking pot shots and knocking people out. So one of them just says, nope, we're done. All right, so Bree, with her 5-inch movement. So 2 inches. And then 3 inches puts her here. And she's going to take a shot at that. Let's see, who's scarier? The specialist or the lieutenant? Specialist. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that cling fire pistol. So she's actually going to shoot at the specialist. So with their colony rifle, they are in cover. So we're looking at 6s normally. Bree's got a +1. So on a 5-up, gets a 6, hits the specialist. Looking at 3s to get them to go away. There we go. And that specialist is wiped off the table. All right. So now the enemy's turn. This corporate spook does not like the look of everything kind of just going sideways on him. Yeah. So he's thinking he might just have to step in. But we're going to see, because we got 3 guys here. They are aggressive. So they are just going to go all out for it. They see Bree, and this is kind of Bree's job. She kind of gets out there. Oh, we were supposed to pick a random target. That's right. All right, so real quick, for the remainder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see. We'll just say it's on who's remaining on the table. So 1 through 4, going descending. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6 is reroll. 2. So the lieutenant is the special one. So he's actually got a 4 toughness. All right. So the 2 raiders are going to move 4 inches. And I'll just go ahead and move both of them, because why not? They're now going to shoot. So this one's within 6 inches. That one's just out. So the one within 6 inches, because she's out on the open, they're just looking for a 3. Actually, more of a 2, because they've got the +1. So that is a hit. Now, Bree's toughness is a 4. So it does not kill her, but she gets bumped back an inch, and she has a stun token on her. The second one shooting, now that it's outside of 6, looking for 5s. Technically 4s with their +1. He does hit. Looking for another 4. No, so Bree gets pushed back twice. And she's got 2 stun tokens on her. This LT has a movement of 4 inches as well. And he's going to help chase after Bree. They've kind of focused up on Bree. So, with a +2, looking for 3 up. Does hit. Oh no. Technically, this would be her 3rd stun marker. Wait, what does Frag Vest do? I gave her a Frag Vest for a reason. So she's got a 6-up saving throw. So real quick, let's take a look at those 2 previous. Sorry, still learning. Any 6s? No. All right, so she's got a 6-up saving throw here, or else she's out. All right. Unfortunately, that means Bree has been taken out with that 3rd stun token. And then seeing that these guys were actually able to kill one or send Bree down, he's a little bit happier. But he is going to climb on down and get into a little bit better of a cover position. So he's hiding there because he's just an observer in this one. He wanted to see how these guys do. So we'll see what happens. All right, back to the team. They're not happy that Bree's out. So we're going to see some movement. So the captain here, we go her 5 inches up. And she's going to take a shot at the lieutenant. So with her infantry laser, the lieutenant's out on the open. So 5 + 1. We're looking for 4s. She misses. Garoond, going to be right behind her, kind of. And he's got a shot at lieutenant. He's going to take his 2 shots. Oh, that's rough. So he doesn't get anything. Apparently, the loss of Bree is a lot more shaking the crew here, which makes sense. Bree is kind of the front person. She gets up in there. She gets in people's face, and she fights them. So Sydney also has her 4. She's going to run out here to try and get an angle. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So she's going to go for an extra 2 and hope to get it. Now, Victor is being completely blocked. So he's going to move up. And actually, he's just going to go down and go an extra 2. And that will be the end of the crew's turn. Turn 2, we go to turn 3. And we roll on the random how is Ed going to die now table. Because I've actually had a lot of fun with this table. So the battle events table. Here we go. 58. Environmental hazard. Oh, oh no. Oh. So basically, this was a situation we ran into a couple episodes ago. One of these pieces of terrain is about to explode or crumble or do something. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need a D8. Oh no. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No way. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6 was actually over here. As much as I want that to be it, I might have to re-roll the tape, but I think I said 6 was here. There's nobody near it. So it's a good thing that our good friend here, Sydney, got away from this building, because now this building just collapsed, and we'll show it with that. It's safe afterwards, but yeah, the walls just fell down and almost killed somebody. So now we go to turn 3. So let's see if we can get any of our crew to finally get some initiative. So we've only got 4 guys left. We need basically 2s. I mean, 1s would be good too. There we go. So we get 2 1s. And since Bree's been knocked out, we can give it to anybody. I think we're going to give it to the captain and our good girl, Sydney, here. So Sydney's not too happy. Bree has kind of been her drinking buddy, her friend up on the ship since they came on. And she is not happy that Bree's been shot down. So she's going to move her 4 inches up and then take that awesome Fury rifle. So it is -1 because of heavy. So that will be rough. So we're looking at 5s. And it'll turn into 6s. So shooting with that Fury rifle, let's see if we can get a 6. Why not? See what happens. No. So the captain here, I'm going to move her 5. I'm running up in front. And she's going to shoot her infantry laser. 2. Unfortunately, is not good enough. So she misses. And that means it is, unfortunately, the enemy's turn. Maybe should have played it a little bit safer, but Bree went down and we want her some revenge. So, first things first, these guys are going to run up. Because they are aggressive. So, they are going to be shooting, one shooting at Sydney, one shooting at the captain. One shooting at Sydney, misses. One shooting at the captain, hits. Captain is a toughness 4. Okay, so the captain is pushed back 1 inch, and she is stunned. All right, the lieutenant here, also firing, does not get it with that one. Now, our little corporate spook here, with his hand laser, wants to try and, even the odds out. So he's going to stay in aim and try and shoot at the captain. So he's got a +1. It's out in the open on a 5, so looking for 4s. Misses. All right, so the rest of the team gets to run out. So Garund taking his 4 inches, and he's going to shoot at the LT as well with his 2 shots. The LT's moved out from all of that nice stuff. So we're looking at 5s normally, now 3s. Gets both hits. Toughness 4. Oh, but that is 2 stun markers. So that ain't bad. We're going to take it back 2 inches. And he's got 2 stun markers on him. All right, Victor. He can move his 4 inches up. Can he finally see things? He can see that lieutenant. So he's going to try and shoot at the lieutenant. So normally, because it's heavy, he doesn't get to the... He gets a -1, so it's a +1 on a 5 up, which becomes a 4 up. Hits it. And kills the lieutenant. So we will get the bonus XP on that one. And then we go to turn 4. So on turn 4, let's see if we can get any of the crew to roll some 1s and 2s. We got 2 1s and 2s. So we're going to go ahead and give it to Sydney here. And Garund, if he can take a 2. He can't, because the captain's kind of out of it. First, we got to see if any of these guys roll because of the lieutenant losing. One of them does run. We're going to have that back guy run. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So Sydney taking that big Fury rifle, this anti-tank laser. She's like, you killed my friend. Taking a shot. And whiffs. She's still a little too angry. And unfortunately, it wasn't a 1, so that aim wouldn't have helped her. Grun, though, he's got some line of sight, so he's going to just aim. Trying to hit on a 4, re-rolling 1s because of the aim. Doesn't need it. And does kill. So with that, these guys have run away or left the field. The corporate spook talks about how these guys just weren't good enough and obviously not ready to work for him and his corporation. So he runs away too. We are left with just Bree here on the battlefield. So let's go ahead and take a look back and see what the damage was. Okay. So first things first. So how many credits are we going to get? We're getting 3 credits because of that. And a +1, so we're getting 4 credits in total for just that part of the mission, bringing us up to 18. And then let's see if we can get some post-battle. So it was a rival. So we're going to get +1 because we killed a unique individual. So we need a 3-up to remove this rival. No, that rival stays. So even though we stomped them, they stay. So we didn't have a patron mission. Wasn't a quest. So let's look at getting paid. How many credits did we get paid? 5 credits. Oh, yeah. So we are now at 23 credits. Some battlefield finds because we did hold the battlefield. So we're going to end up rolling twice. So let's take a look at what battlefield finds we get. So for the first one, 76. Vital info invasion evidence. Turn this information to get a corporate patron automatically on this world. The enemy is an invasion threat. You instead find invasion. So no, we get it to turn in so we might end up doing that at the beginning of the next episode. So what is the second one? I do believe that's 61. 61, debris, 1d3 credits worth of scrap. We got 2 more credits, bringing us up to 25. We technically could pay the ship off. Check for invasion. We're not an invasion threat yet. All right, so roll once on the loot table. So we'll get to that in just a second. Now we need to do... Oh. So no roll is required because there was the 3 stuns. And technically I should have rolled to see if she got stunned or killed. But yeah, we'll call it she just got stunned. So we don't have to worry about rolling for Bree. She just got the wind knocked out of her. All right. Now thinking back, because I forgot to record this, and I really, really needed to. Oh yeah, it was Victor. Victor got first blood. That's how that's how everything started to go bad for the enemy. So, Laura survived and won. So she just got 3 XP. Bree did not survive, but she gets 1 because she fought. Chun wasn't there. Sydney is going to get 3, bringing her up to 7. Altail wasn't there. Garund is going to go up to 4. And then our man, the myth, the legend, Victor, is going to get 4 because he also caused the first casualty. So that'll bring him up to 7. And now we can do some ability increases. Let's see. Maybe. You know what? We'll do some ability increases. So he's already upgraded his combat twice. So that's going to be pretty hefty. Let's look at upgrading his speed. So Victor is going to go up to 5. And that costs 5 XP, so he's going to be down to 2. You know what? No, he doesn't need speed. He needs some savvy. So he's going to increase his savvy once. So that's his 5 being spent. The only other person that can spend it is Sydney. And Sydney is going to drop down to 0 to give herself a +1 combat. And that is our ability score. Increases. Now we're not doing any advanced training. Though we need to start looking at it. We don't need to do anything, but it is now time to do some ship upgrades. And we have been waiting to do some ship upgrades. We love some ship upgrades. Also, we need to do a loot table. So let's go ahead and skip on down. We got to do the loot table. That's all character event. Loot table. So first things first, what did we get for loot? 95. Rewards. We seem to always get rewards. What is up with that? So let's see what the rewards is. Oh, it would help if I actually rolled the right dice. So that was the 10. Where'd my D10 go? Where'd my other D10 go? That's a D8. I'm losing my mind. Oh, there it is. All right, so 95. We'll keep that. 21. Scrap. 3 more credits. So we are up to 28. Now let's look at some ship upgrades. All right, so Medical Bay is 25 credits. We are definitely buying that. Now we get to take 11 off of it, plus 2 more, so 13 out of 25. So we only have to pay 12, dropping this down to 16. And the Mass Simulator now has a Medical Bay. And gods know, as much as we've been playing this, we need that. We so severely need that. All right, so now that we know what our ship stuff is, let's go ahead and finish off our events. So the first thing we got to do is campaign event. So what happens in the campaign? 72. The crew spends a night drinking, watching a movie, and playing cards. Fuck yeah. Excuse my language. So we gain a story point. That is epic. All right, now we've got characters. So we're up to 7 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rerolling the 8 if we get it. So 6. All right, what happens to Victor? I'm scared. 10. You make some local friends. So apparently, while they're out drinking, while they're out partying, Victor brings some in, pays for the booze, and Victor is the man. He's made some friends. He gets some XP. And that will be it for turn 8. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do the YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow. Definitely helps out. We would appreciate it. And let's go ahead and see. Well, honestly, yeah. So tomorrow night we will be doing some Legion. And then Saturday we'll be doing some Rangers of Shadow Deep. It was a recommendation from one of our YouTube fans. So looking forward to that. You guys have a great night. And thank you very much.